One of my favorite things about Umatilla is its size. It's really a great gift to be in a district this small. We do serve the second highest percentage of English language learners in the state of Oregon.
Milton-Freewater School District is a very diverse community. A major part of our strategic plan was to ensure that all students are delivered a superior education.
Our assumption is that as students are able to better understand spoken English, that their English language skills will improve.
We've used audio systems before, but those were always a struggle because it kind of ended up with a little bit of a mix. So we had some older systems and some newer systems.
The common challenge was finding that sweet spot of where the kids in the back could hear the microphone system, where it wasn't too loud for the students that were closest to the microphone system.
One program would run the bells, another program would run the emergency alert system. Then you're working with multiple suppliers.
That's not something that we have to do any longer.
With audio enhancement system, all students get the benefit of hearing. Rooms have 4 speakers set up in them versus just the 1 speaker at the back of the room. And so it really helps us to fill the room with more sound.
It's not necessarily making it louder in just one area. It's making sure that all students have access to the sound equally throughout the room.
It also allows the teacher to be able to speak in a voice that does not seem like they're shouting, and it covers the entire room. That's a big deal when we're talking about language acquisition.
Students are free to participate in group work and to roam around the room, no matter what additional accommodations they may need. And that's resting teacher voices quite a bit, but it's also making sure that students are learning equally, no matter where they are.
The audio enhancement allows me to have better classroom management, and the microphone especially really allows me to control my classroom from another room even.
I could be out in the hall and hear them being a little rowdy and still be able to have a voice and a presence in the classroom.
When working with a student out in the hallway, it's really easy to remember just to hit the mute button. It's the same button as the power button. Press it once and it turns off all sound.
Our district strategic plan that was developed by not only school district but also the community, the top concern was student safety.
With audio enhancement, teachers are able to trigger that alarm from their lanyard around their neck.
If I was ever in trouble, I can very discreetly notify the office that I need eyes in the room.
It alerts the office, it starts rolling their cameras so that we can see what's going on in the room. It helps us identify where the problem is and how we need to address it at that moment.
Students aren't alerted and I'm able to maintain control of my classroom.
We really saw the value in the safety feature. The first time that the alert went off, we were able to see not only what had happened, but also the way in which it was handled and turn it into a learning situation for everyone.
It's really important to be able to get the same message out to an entire campus. And our district, for instance, we also want to be able to get that message out in English and Spanish.
We use the audio enhancement system for making announcements and setting up bell schedules. There's a map of my school on the screen. I go in, it's really easy to set up times. It's easy to customize our bells. We've done the same with our safety announcements. The system itself just checks a lot of boxes for me as an administrator. I don't have time to be in every room every day, and so teachers are able to use the camera as a tool to improve their instruction.
And that's the focus of our video piece. The teachers are in control of their own videos. So they're deciding when they want to film.
I have mine set up as a schedule. It automatically triggers in the morning. I walk in, I don't have to press any buttons. It's already rolling.
So I'm able to record every lesson for me to go back and see what worked really well.
And be able to share the content with my instructional coach, share it with other teachers, say, hey, this is my successes, here's my failures, how can I improve this?
The teachers can do multiple angles so they can have their instruction from the front of the room. They can have video of the students and what they're doing around the room. They can have video of what they're doing with their students around the room. And it's also helpful for classroom management because if students think that they're being recorded all the time, behavior improves.
Audio enhancement has helped us rethink the way in which we can use our time. And that really gives us the freedom to do the work we really need to do in classrooms.
For school districts, when we don't always have the ability to go back and rebuy something, having a one-in-all package is really important. This is not only a safety upgrade, but it's also an upgrade to education, and we need to be able to provide that for our students.